Okay, this is step 3 in our concrete making process. What we've got here is mixing. I've got Ben Serrano here with me. He's been mixing concrete colors and doing patches for a lot of years as well. So he's the one that's going to be able to do it, and I am going to just narrate as he goes. So what we've got here is we've got 2 of our 25-pound mixes, and these guys that we're making this countertop before have decided to go with our black color. So we've already got it pre-weighed and pre-measured, which will come in your kits that way. We've also got our water all weighed out. What we do with our water is we're about 1 pound per every 10 pounds of concrete to start with, and you can add a little as you go. We're not going to give you an exact measurement because depending on the temperature, the humidity, all sorts of things that tie into that. So the main thing that you're going to want to see, and we'll show you after he gets done mixing, is you're not going to want it to run out of your hands. You're going to want to be able to make a ball out of it, and you don't want it to crumble out of your hands. If it crumbles, it's too dry. If it runs, it's too wet. Also, one of the really important things when you're mixing any type of concrete products is that you wear some sort of a dust mask or a respirator. What he's going to do is add the water first. This is pretty important, because what you want to do is you want to mix the color into the water before you mix the concrete in so you can get it to disperse easily. Our measurement for the water is, for a 25-pound mix, is about 3 pounds, give or take. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, now what we're going to do is just add the concrete mixture. You can pour it all in at once, but it's better to add a little bit at a time so that it's easier to mix, and also you get it dispersed evenly. Okay, a couple really important things when you're mixing is that you take your time and make sure you mix it thoroughly, because you got to get the fibers that are in our mix dispersed properly to get maximum strength out of it. A couple more things about mixing that are kind of fun though too is this is where you really get a chance to be creative too. You can throw different aggregates, you can do the glass, you can do different things in there to make it different. You can also play with the colors as well. One of the other things that you can do is put more water for a smoother texture, less water for a rougher texture. So you have a lot of different options when you mix. All right, I've got some of the mix here in my hand, and you can see that it'll ball up easy. It doesn't run through my fingers, and you can make a ball out of it. It's not falling apart. That's exactly where we want it, is into a process just like that. This makes it so when we pack it into the mold, it'll create holes and veins through the mold. So that's perfect. We're going to go ahead and mix the other color, and then we'll continue on to our next step.